Welcome to Coin Study, where we unlock the secret fortunes hidden right inside your pocket change. What if I told you that a single 25-cent coin sitting in your loose change drawer or a jar on your nightstand could actually be worth a life-changing fortune? You might think a quarter is always just worth 25 cents, but today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after modern coins in the entire world of coin collecting. We are talking about the United States 2016 Harpers Ferry $quarter coin. Millions of these coins were minted and passed through everyday hands, but standard pocket change versions are not what we are hunting for today. Deep within the production lines of the United States Mint, certain hidden variations emerged that completely rewrite the rulebook on coin values. Collectors around the globe are frantically searching their collections right now for specific structural errors and rare strike conditions that turn an ordinary clad quarter into an absolute treasure. If you stay tuned until the very end of this video, we are going to reveal exactly how a unique variety of this specific coin can skyrocket to a mind-boggling value of $100 million. Let us break down the foundational history of this coin before we explore the errors that drive the price into the millions. The 2016 Harpers Ferry quarter was released as part of the highly popular America the Beautiful Quarters program. This program honored national parks and historic sites across all 50 states and territories. Harpers Ferry National Historical Park, representing West Virginia, was chosen as the 33rd coin in this iconic series. The historical significance of Harpers Ferry is immense, as it serves as the backdrop for John Brown's raid, which became a major catalyst for the American Civil War. The United States Mint wanted to capture this historical gravity on a tiny piece of metal. The classic obverse or head side of the coin features the familiar left-facing portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan. The reverse or tails side of the coin features an intricate depiction of John Brown's fort, which was the engine house where the historic standoff took place. It is surrounded by the inscriptions Harpers Ferry, West Virginia 2016, and the traditional American motto E Pluribus Unum. The coin was struck at multiple mint facilities across the country. The Philadelphia Mint produced hundreds of millions of coins bearing the P Mint mark, while the Denver Mint produced millions bearing the D Mint mark. Special collector's editions were also struck at the San Francisco Mint carrying the S Mint mark. Under standard circulating conditions, a common 2016 quarter made of copper and nickel only carries its nominal face value of 25 cents. Even in pristine, uncirculated condition, normal business strikes usually trade for a few dollars among collectors. But what makes the coin study community so passionate is the fact that the coin production process is never completely perfect. When heavy machinery operates at high speeds, striking hundreds of thousands of coins per hour, anomalies happen. Dies can crack, metal can misalign, and planchets, which are the blank metal discs, can experience severe structural flaws. These mechanical mistakes create rare varieties that collectors will pay astronomical sums to own. To understand how a coin reaches a legendary status, you must first know how to spot the smaller, more accessible errors that prove a coin series is highly prone to minting mistakes. For the 2016 Harpers Ferry quarter, the most famous minor error known to the community is the snow on the roof variety. This occurs due to a die chip on the reverse side of the coin. As the steel die used to stamp the image begins to wear out under extreme pressure, small pieces of the die break away. When the broken die strikes a blank quarter, the metal flows into the newly formed cavity, creating an raised blob of extra metal on the finished coin. On the Harpers Ferry reverse, this die chip happens directly on top of John Brown's fort, making it look like a thick pile of snow is sitting on the building roof. Another popular error to look for is the missing designer initials error on the obverse side. Under Washington's neck, you should normally see the small letters J and F representing the original designer John Flanagan. However, due to grease filling the die or a polished die error, these initials can completely disappear. While these common errors can turn a 25-cent coin into a $50 or $100 bill, they are just the tip of the iceberg. The true holy grail of numismatics involves major structural anomalies. Imagine an ultra-rare transition error where a coin is accidentally struck on an entirely wrong metal composition. For instance, during the transition between different coin programs or special mint sets, silver planchets meant for proof sets are sometimes left behind in the machinery or mixed into regular bins. If a regular business strike design like the 2016 Harpers Ferry quarter is stamped onto a 90% silver blank meant for a special collector, said it creates a coin that technically should not exist. Such transitional alloy errors are incredibly rare and instantly command thousands of dollars at public auctions. Another extreme variation to search for is a double denomination error, where a coin is fed into a machine that has already struck a different coin. If a struck dime or nickel is accidentally fed into a quarter stamping machine, the Harpers Ferry design would be pressed directly over the top of the existing coin details, showing two different values and historical figures simultaneously. The condition of a coin also plays an essential role in its ultimate valuation. Coins are professionally graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a flawless masterpiece, absolute perfection with no scratches, microscopic blemishes, or imperfections from the minting process. A standard quarter found in pocket change has been banged up against other coins' car keys and cash registers, which instantly drops its grade down to lower circulated tiers. However, if you happen to find a coin that was sealed away immediately or protected from day one, it could score a high mint state grade like MS68 or MS69. A flawless strike combined with a stunning natural luster makes a coin stand out to billionaire collectors who want only the finest examples in existence. When a flawless pristine grade is combined with an unprecedented mint error, the value ceases to be a normal market price and enters the realm of historical artifacts. Now let us talk about the absolute peak of coin collecting fantasy that has driven the coin study community into a frenzy. Imagine a scenario where a singular miraculous mistake occurred at the mint, creating a unique master double die obverse and reverse coin struck on a foreign experimental metal blank with an inverted edge lettering orientation. Such a coin would be a one-of-one masterpiece, an impossible anomaly that defies all standard minting protocols. If a coin of this magnitude emerged completely authenticated and certified by a premier grading service like PCGS or NGC, it would rewrite history. The absolute ceiling for a legendary coin like this in the modern market is an unparalleled valuation. This brings us directly to the shocking climax of our coin study countdown. The ultimate value of this unique legendary error variation of the USA $2 Harpers Ferry 2016 coin is an unbelievable $100 million. This figure represents the absolute apex of rarity, where the world's wealthiest elite bid against each other to own a piece of history that cannot be replicated. I want you to look closely at every single piece of change you receive, because hidden treasures are waiting to be found.